Hello, hello, my beautiful ladies. How are you guys
Hi,
doing today? Hey,
I'm doing
Tolani, how
so
are
well.
you doing?
I'm doing. Hi, Samu.
Hi. Um, So this is another episode of the African Mompreneurs where I spotlight women who are in Africa who are doing amazingly well, who are doing businesses, who have said, you know what, we can do this business, we can get into business and run global brands. And today I've
Definitely.
got someone who has challenged me so much, and she's talking about the human capital in our businesses. And ladies, I was blown off. I was like, what? Okay, so we are going to get into it. Talani, how are you
Yeah.
doing? How is it? Let me know, where are you tuning in from? Where are you? Where are you, girl?
Okay, so I'm based out in Lagos, Nigeria.
What? We are in Nigeria today, guys. Woo!
Yeah.
I'm loving this.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm in South Africa in Johannesburg.
Nah, interesting.
Technology, hey?
Yeah, definitely. That's a plus one for us.
So tell me, Tolani, tell me, who is Tolani?
Okay, so Tolani is a very young lady, based out in Lagos, Nigeria. Single, plus a single mother. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, what's your
Nigerian.
profession, Tolani?
Okay, so I'm an HR professional for the past 8 years.
Oh, for the past six
Human
years.
resource. 8 years.
8 years. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. That's an HR. All right. So tell me, you were chatting to me about this, something that we really don't take into account is as business people. What exactly are you helping us with? I mean, what is your business about?
Okay, so Bespoke Leap is about helping small business owners, SMEs, on doing the right things in terms of the human capital in general. So, in brief, I would say helping small businesses that cannot afford to employ an HR professional in house to achieve all these goals, easily, pending when they can afford professionals to come in as an in-house employee. So what we do is we work by the side and help them make those right decisions in terms of recruitment, in terms of payrolls, in terms of engagement and how to engage their staffs, how to manage it and how to get the best out of all their employees at a very
Yeah.
affordable rate.
Oh, okay. So you guys you provide that the HR function.
Yes, we do provide HR functions, but we also help all business owner, become the HR professional for the businesses. So
Wow,
you,
how do you
yeah.
do that? Wow,
So so
wow.
so recently, I just finished writing my book, HR Simplified: How to Start and Run Up an HR Department for Your Business. So with zero knowledge as an HR professional, if you're able to go
Mhm,
through my books, you would know how to do the most basic duties of an HR
mhm.
professional. And while you're
Okay.
able to work on that, you are able to start something from your department. You have a knowledge of what and how this task should be performed and when it should be performed, pending when you can
Oh,
afford a professional coming.
okay. So your book, will you send me a link that I need to
Definitely.
leave below so that
Yeah.
the people can get the book? I don't know where you're tuning in from, guys. Morning, evening. She's written a book about HR simplified. Like
Mhm.
Tolani, I'm a mom who is just selling my stuff. Maybe I'm selling online. Do I need HR?
Yeah, definitely. You need to organize your
How?
home. So one of those things that help all businesses is setting or writing policies and processes and
Okay.
something called standard operating procedures. For if you're at home, you want to tell your children they know when they wake up by 7:30 in the morning, the first thing they need to go do is most likely, prepare their bed. And
Yeah,
after
yeah,
doing that, they need to go to the bedroom. It's a
yes,
step-by-step process, step-by-step
yes.
process. So as a mom who doesn't need a policies, most likely you don't write that out. You will not write policies
No,
or procedures
no,
or
no.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. But they know by what they do every other day that this is what I have to do next. When
yes,
I come
yes,
back from school, I need to, just watch the TV for 30 minutes, or and I pick
yes,
my assignment, and by 8 p.m. I need to be on my bed to sleep. That's
yes,
processes. Those are steps. Those are procedures that they do every other day, and they get
yes.
used to it. So yes.
Okay. So for business, what are those steps that I need to write down?
Come again, please.
No, I'm saying for business now. What are like
Mhm.
some of those steps? Maybe you can just touch on a few that I need to put down and be cognizant of.
Okay, so in every organization, you need to write when you're doing activities or any activities that has to happen, there has to be processes and steps. And when we're talking about policies, we're talking about the leave policy, that's vacation policy, the culture policy, the dress code, the security, the social media policy. What does your company want? It comes with the employee branding. This is who we are. And we're not just saying this is who we are, we're going to be writing it down and say this is what this company stands for. The processes, the procedures, things that you expect your employees to do, things that you would never expect your employee or you don't want your employees to do. Hello,
Okay,
Sami.
okay.
Mhm.
So what if someone is like a sole trader, like someone they just alone in their businesses? Do they need this?
So what I advise people is immediately start having 3 to 5 employees. Please, you need to start having policies and processes in place.
Okay, okay. No, now I get
Immediately.
you. Okay, I
Mhm.
get you. So you're saying that once now some online, like I run some online, once I start having someone who is helping me, maybe with my social media, someone who is helping me,
Mhm.
maybe with my graphics or something, I need to now start having those things in place.
Yes, yes, because that helps you in
Okay.
building your structure better. You just don't want everybody
Okay.
doing the other thing. Mhm.
All right.
It
So
helps
so
you
so
create that structure.
the structure. So
Mhm.
what you do is, and all the moms, the AfriMoms who are looking, and if you guys have got employees, what Tolani is saying is that you need to put things down.
Mhm.
Is that it?
Mhm. Yes, definitely. You need to plan better. You need to set processes, because if you do not do that, you tend to not be able to go on vacation with your family. You don't have time. You'll be the one doing your employee's job because you did not put these policies, these processes down, and you have to keep telling your employees every other day what they need to keep doing every other day. But if you write them down, if your employee have access to these things and they can read it, you don't have to tell them every day. You just have to tell them, like, can you please go and pick this policy and read and understand exactly what I want, exactly what we are defining, what we're planning to do.
Wow, you know what? I think you are for me, like it's like okay, it's an eye opener because I think most of the time we just run out, like the boutique people who've got boutiques and whatever, we just run our businesses without these things.
Okay, so and then one day you wake up and your employee tells you, oh, you know what, I'm no longer working with you. What happens?
No.
What happens then? You start roaming around and all that. But if you have these things in place, if you have succession planning, like if this person doesn't come in the next 2 to 3 days, who takes over? Who will
Wow.
do this job? Succession
Okay.
planning.
Okay.
Where you're having 3, 4 people and they all have the things they are doing uniquely. The question
Mhm.
is, if one of them should fall sick today, or if you fall sick, even as a business owner, who can do your
Yeah.
job?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
does the job have to wait for you till you come back from your sick bed? That is all
Yeah.
part of planning. That is where human
Yo,
capital has to be judiciously used.
this is thought provoking. Hey, I mean, I have not had someone talking to us about this. I'm telling you. I mean, even if you watch all the episodes that I've done and the women that I've interacted with, no one has really sat down with us and told us about this. This is going to be so, I don't know. I'm gonna blow this. I'm gonna
Nah.
promote this video like a crazy woman.
Oh, you're welcome. So it
Because
goes a long way.
it does. But how did you come up with this idea? I mean, like, how did you come up with Bespoke Leap?
Okay, so bespoke is something special,
Yeah.
right? Something
Hmm.
designed just for you. Why leap is you taking that special step, that different, you know, that thing that would really move you forward. It leaps you
Oh,
forward. So it comes to
okay.
bespoke leap. Right. So
Ah,
I came yeah. So this started when I got my first job 8 years ago, and it was a small business. I was the first employee, and like the first employee, I basically opened the gate of the company,
okay.
um,
Okay.
and I saw that my managing director was struggling with HR duties. And after I moved from there, I went to another e-commerce based out here in Lagos, Nigeria. And the same experiences, they were struggling with human capital. They just did not regard it. They just wanted to do their job. They just wanted to make money. And
Exactly. We
over
all want
time,
to, we just sell. It's we all about selling, and we
yeah,
don't consider this.
when you make more money, you're gonna make money when you
Yeah.
disregard human capital. You're gonna make money. But the
Yeah.
question is 5 years to this time, what problem would you be solving?
Come
You're gonna be
on.
back at the human capital.
Come
You'll be
on.
back with employee nagging, you'll be back with no engagement with the employees, you'll be back with employees not having ownership spirit because you disregarded them when you were small.
Whew. Wow. I am
Yeah,
being blown away right now.
yeah,
Wow,
thank you.
wow. Okay, so tell me, like, what are the challenges that you've had to overcome in building this business? Because for me, like, it sounds so unique and it's something that we're not thinking of. So, what are the challenges that you've had to overcome? How long have you started Bespoke Leap?
So officially, I started Bespoke Leap last year, March
Okay, okay,
2021.
okay.
Officially. But apart from
Yeah,
that, some of my friends that had small businesses, logistics majorly. I think I consulted for like over 3 logistic companies. They were my
yeah.
close friends, and I told them I help them recruit, I help them engage this employee. I tell them this and this and this are the things you need to do. Those were just side gigs that I was just doing free for my friends.
Yes,
And I officially started in 2021 March.
yeah. And what are some of the challenges that you've had to overcome?
Okay, so one of my most challenging moments is trying to currently I still do my 9 to 5 work,
Okay.
while I do my side business, which is
Yeah.
Bespoke Leap. And the reason why I stay out on to 9 to 5 job is because I want to still be exposed to more of this problem and how I can solve it. So
Yes.
trying to bring those two together, every day trying to attend to my clients, trying to ensure that my 9 to 5 job does not suffer. It's not something that comes easy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
takes
And then you've got
24
your
hours.
child as well.
I got a child that I need to attend also, he's growing
Yeah.
into a teenager. So
Ooh.
it's not, yeah, it's a 10 years old boy. So it's not easy trying to, for I tell people, I say 24 hours is not enough for me any longer, but I just have 24 hours anyway. So I have to make use of it. And that is not easy, you know,
Oh,
struggling with
nice.
it too.
Oh, yeah. You need to balance that.
Mm, I do.
Okay. Okay. So what are some of the marketing strategies that you are using so that you can get some result
Okay,
for
so
Bespoke Leap?
funny enough, I just got into Twitter space 2 days ago. I'm not a Twitter person, trust me. Yeah, welcome. Don't worry. So I've been on Instagram, I've been on Facebook, and I've been on LinkedIn so
Okay.
long. Ever since March 2021. So those
Mhm.
are where I take my things. I do email and I do a lot of WhatsApp. My friends, my family, because clients I get from Instagram, I do them personal touches. So I reach out to them like, where are you having issues? Sometimes once in a while, I do 3, 5 people free Zoom sections where we interact. As of December last year, I did a free webinar on how to employ the right staff for your business. I
Okay.
think I'll also
Okay.
share the link with you. It's a free webinar. So where they would see the kind of employees they should
Yes.
employ. We need to understand employee evolution. We have Gen Z, we have millennials, we have Gen Y.
Wait, wait.
So
Employee what? Employee
evolution.
evolution.
Yeah,
Hi
employee
guys.
evolution.
Oh my God, today we've got an amazing lady. Woo! Like she's blowing
Yeah.
me off, like employee evolution. What's
Yeah.
human like culture? You need to have these processes. I'm thinking, I just want to sell.
Yeah, you just want to sell, but trust me, you don't want to wait for it. So when it meets you up in the future, it takes time. It takes a lot of things. You wouldn't throw away your marketing when you're setting up your business. You
Yeah.
wouldn't throw away your sales. You would also regard your finances. So why would you not regard the HR department? It's very key for your business. For you to make
You
that
know,
sales, you need to employ a very good salesperson. So the
I
back
think
at
I
recruitment.
think with us, you are thinking, no, HR, we just employ, they come, they work, and they do the sales and
If you continue that way, by the time you are at the fourth year, depending, you would have a lot of staff attrition,
Mhm,
turnovers.
mhm.
And that's one of the things I want to reduce. Small businesses usually have huge turnovers. It's not good. It's not healthy for the business. The continuity is not there.
Mhm,
You need
mhm.
to have continuity. If someone comes in 6 months and like, oh, I can't deal with startup, is already an headache already, because it takes a lot. It gives you a lot of mental stress, because you have to. If you have 5 employees, they must be able to do up to like 10, 15 things. They need to have that ownership spirit. So if you're not trying to manage that and people keep leaving and leaving, you lose a lot of information in between that time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You, you
yeah.
lose you
But I
lose a lot
think
of detail.
I think with us as small business people, we don't have that growth or that continuity plan. That's why maybe we don't see that there's a need for these processes to be done now. You are waiting to say we'll see them later.
That's why business continuity is very important for all small businesses, and succession plan is also important for all small businesses.
Mhm.
You can show those things away. When you have that, you would reduce a lot of staff attrition, you will have less headache. And trust me, I want to work with female business owners that every year they can go on vacation.
Wow, I would love
I need
that.
people to. Yeah, and that can only happen if you have processes and steps and policies in place. And that can only happen if you have that structure available for you to go on your leave. But if you don't have that, no vacation for you. You work round the clock.
Oh, you know, I think I'm even going to do a live with you on Facebook. Are we friends on Facebook?
I think we should. We
We
should.
should, we should. I think I need to do a live with you on Facebook because really the women and the people that I speak to, no one has come up and said, guys, you need to watch out for this pitfall. Because
They,
it is. And if you're growing and whatever, it's we always, I think also the thing is we take ourselves as small business. We're not looking at the mind of saying that we are going there.
they're growing. Mhm. Yeah.
Because like for you are saying bespoke leap. You taking us to another place. You taking us
Another thing.
further. We're
Yeah.
leaping.
Mhm.
Oh wow. Oh man,
And it's just
like I am so blown.
and it's not just you leaping, it is specifically designed for you to leap forward. It's bespoke, specially designed for you to
Okay,
move
okay,
forward,
okay,
and for
okay.
you to move forward that way, you need to prepare. If you want to pass your exam, you need to read. You need to
Yes,
have been
yes,
preparing. If you want
yeah.
to scale through, you need to have been preparing. You want to buy that car, then you've been most likely been
You also
saving.
need to prepare. Yes, I love that. I love that. Oh my goodness. Okay, sis. Like for me today, this has just been phenomenal because it's like I said, it's something that we don't really talk about. But let me ask, how are you? How are you managing your customers? Like, what's your customer relationship like? Since now you are dealing with us, small businesses, how are you managing us as customers?
Okay, so I have two employees that are part-time. So if I need to meet, as I said, I still do my 9 to 5, but
Yes,
I also have employees part-time.
that
So
have
if I
got
need to
processes.
So if I need to visit any of my clients' office, and so some clients will say, "Oh, I need you to come and do a business redesign for me." You know, want to restructure the old design. So we do the organogram. We talk about where this should be. We talk about inventories. We talk about the finances. We talk about you as the founder or as the CEO, what you should be doing, your job description, and all that. So I send my employees to go meet them, and if I'm not doing that, then I work Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, okay. So what I'm hearing is, so you also help the businesses to structure the job descriptions for this one and that
Yeah,
and
that's
like you look at, like, can I say that you look at the growth plan?
yeah, yeah.
Like you look
HR,
at a business. Uh-huh.
mhm. HR is the soul of the business, either we like it or not. It's not finance. I will be the one to recruit the finance manager for you. Right.
All
I need to
right.
understand your business. So some people, some businesses have had, while they're trying to scale up, they've lost interest in what they currently do, and they need
Yeah,
to really, they have a better business plan, they had more futures, and they need to redesign their
yeah,
processes, they need to redesign their system. I also
yeah.
work with them to
Okay.
redesign their system, the kind of employees they need, when they need it, hiring plans, when do they need to bring X person, when do they need to bring this person into the system, when and how much they
Oh,
should be looking at. All this is a part of what I, help small
okay.
businesses to do. So
Okay. But what about for coaches? Is there a need for HR processes, like for coaches and like for coaching?
okay, so as I said, when you start having employees from three, when your employees are from three upward,
Three
you
to
need,
five.
it could, even if it's a remote working, there should still be some rules, there should still be some organizations, there should still be, because at every point in time, unless you just want to remain at that three employees, you need to plan to scale up. When you
Okay.
plan to scale up, you need an HR doing,
Wow. I love that.
even
I
as an
love that.
HR. Mhm.
What? Even as an HR yourself, you still got employees.
It's
That's
still,
amazing.
as far as you
Wow.
have an employees, you need an HR. As far as you be paying
Awesome.
salary to three people, you need an HR. It's the
Yeah,
soul of
yeah.
the business.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Let me know a bit about you. What are your favorite books? That like two books that have really changed your life or that you enjoy reading over and over.
Okay, so I would mention one particularly where I
Mhm.
read here and there. I'll say from 0 to 1.
Okay. Zero
That book
to
is also 0 to 1.
0 to 1.
Yeah.
Have I heard of that book? Who wrote that?
Ah, I can't really figure, can't remember who wrote that, but I think I would get that book from 0 to 1. I think it's kind of
Oh,
popular right here in Lagos, Nigeria, but 0 to 1. I think
what
David,
is it
not
talking
sure
about?
the name. So it's talking about how you can move yourself from absolutely nothing
Yeah.
to that place, scaling yourself, you
Okay,
know,
stick scaling yourself.
from 0 to 1. Move,
Okay.
take the step.
Take the
Mm,
step. Okay, I love
mm.
that. I love that. What are some of your favorite entrepreneurs that you love following and why? Like maybe one or two?
For my for the business, right? But so there's someone called Trisha Bliss. She's a coach.
Okay.
I've been fascinated, and one other person, Akin Alabi, based out here in Lagos.
Mm.
Is fantastic. He currently looking at getting one of his books and how to sell to Nigerians. The special
Oh
way to
wow.
sell. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay, okay. But then now this one is this one I'm talking to African women. So you now need to know how to sell to Africans. Or you should write that one.
good.
Huh?
So Trish Bays, I've been really stalking her on Instagram. I've been really, really stalking her. And Akin Labi, somebody also I've been following. Then there's one person, his name is Deepo on Twitter, and he also does a lot of LinkedIn. I follow him in LinkedIn. Deepo Awuchi Day, if I am sure. Those three guys.
What is he talking about?
So Deepo is a doctor. I think he's a doctor is a lecturer based in UK. That was in and out of in UK and Lagos. He also does career coaching. He does and he helps people scale into the tech world.
Oh, he helps people scale into the. I would love to follow that one. Please send me the name on app.
Mhm.
I would love
Yeah,
to follow that one.
yeah. So
Awesome,
what?
awesome. You know what? I've had a
Yeah.
fabulous time chatting with you. What are some of the
Mm.
words that you want to leave with us? For me, I think I'm full for today. I need to sit down and say, Samu, where are you going? Hello? Oh,
And guess what? Guess what? I also help candidates, right, review their CVs, their LinkedIn profile, their cover letter. You know why I do that? After reviewing a whole lot of CVs, I see just one problem that happens. They don't know how to structure their CV right to attract recruiters.
oh,
And this is how
wow.
it works. It's a circle.
Yeah,
Employee, employer, it's a circle.
yeah.
If an employer should have a terrible working environment, they will attract terrible employees.
Oh,
Now, now, if they eventually attract the good employees, two things will happen. It's either the environment frustrates the good employee, or
mhm.
the employee moves out. So everybody wants to go into this. That's where you see people walk out of their job because the environment is toxic. So I help prepare candidates that want to change their career path, or that want to change their work, or that wants to earn better and move into better organization, structure their businesses, and structure their series rather, redefine, optimize their LinkedIn profile to attract the right kind
Ah,
of employers. I understand the
Awa.
employers, so I need to also meet the candidates.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
Yeah.
You know what? You're watching us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when you watch us, but you need your CV
Mm-hmm.
restructured. Tolani is your girl. And this world
Yeah.
is an oyster, guys. Wherever you're watching us from, you can just contact her. Her contact
Mm-hmm.
details will be down below here.
Mm-hmm.
Contact
Yeah.
Tolani, and you're sorted to the next job. And business people, please, you need processes. I learned
Yeah.
today.
Yeah. You actually need processes, you need policies, you need structures, you need to organize the system, you need to make use of a human capital to give you the better. You don't need to spend your money and invest it into human capital that will not give you good returns. No, you need to invest into them and they have to give you better returns.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome, awesome. I've loved chatting with you. Thank you so much, Tolani, for giving us your
Thank you,
time.
Samuel. Thank you for this opportunity to speak with you. I'm sure women out there, women businesses, mothers, they can always set processes in their home and policies. And this is how I want my thing to do done. This is how I want you to lay the bed. This is how I want you to make the stew. This is how I want you to make the rice. They are all processes. They are all procedures that the kids, the children, the husband, now that has to follow. It's just redefining it in the work environment. That's all.
Wow, wow, wow. There you have it,
Mm.
ladies. This is a lady that it's a must. You guys, it's a must. You need to contact Tolani because she's going to
Definitely.
help you,
Mhm.
overcome problems that are where I had.
Mhm.
But having said
Yeah.
that, please stay tuned for our next episode of AfriMoms,
Mhm.
where I'll be speaking to yet another lady who is doing business in Africa. This is Samugumbi, your host. I'll see you. Bye, Talani.
All right, bye. Thank you.